Dennisuk in Dennisuk, and this is a project I've done in collaboration with Ylema Graniti, and it's a project we've been discussing and talking about over the last half a year or more. And the idea was to collaborate, to bring in an artist, Ylema, to explore how we might use some of the cutoff or waste material from Ylema Graniti. And so that limitation or that framework of working with the material I found interesting and challenging, because right away it forces you to think in a new way, at least for me, because a lot of my forms are traditionally round, and because the plates, the leftover plates are about 90 by 60, that forced an interesting decision that we could have it wider in one dimension and then have it narrower in another dimension. And from a sculptural point of view, I find that really interesting, because as you walk around, you get different experience from the work. I also found the material itself very beautiful. This composite is very beautiful, and to me it has the feeling of like a very soft kind of chalk-like white. So it's a soft white, it's not a hard white, and I found that very beautiful. And so working with one of the members of the company, Vesa Bakeva, he added some really interesting thoughts to this that were not part of the original. And one we can see here is this kind of beveling of the edge to get sort of a step effect. And that also gives a much smoother contour and transition throughout the form. And so that was a beautiful suggestion of Vesa to add that. And I think it really gives different dimensions to the work, and the work would not be as interesting without that. So I have to thank Vesa Bakeva. I'm not pronouncing it right. Bakeva, is it Bakeva or Bakeva? His contribution to this was immense, not only in the suggestions he made, but also the time he put into this. It was really kind of above and beyond the call of duty. So anyway, one thing I'm working with in my artwork is that I like there to be a kind of duality in my sculpture. So there's two things happening at the same time. And I tried that in different ways. In this work, I thought I would try it by having a form within a form. So when you see this from a distance, you can see the two forms together. As you get up close, basically you just see one form. So I like that duality in the object, and it's actually a physical phenomenon, because as you're walking closer, you don't see both forms at the same time. It's only when you get from a distance. So anyway, the collaboration with Ylema I think has been really interesting, and perhaps this is the beginning of something we could try to explore with other products.